The psychosis was almost a window into another world, but one which showed me things I wouldn't have otherwise seen. God really did open my eyes. It seemed he lost his patience with me, so tried to teach me a lesson. But I will be grateful for this experience because it highlighted certain gifts I have. Even though it feels like a curse, I am still learning today because of it. I am very lucky that this mental episode was temporary. It didn't take me long to realise I need to stop growing marijuana, but I still had all the growing gear with some baby plants in veg. I couldn't handle doing something wrong or illegal. I was trying to self-medicate without mixing with the wrong crowd. So I took drastic measures. I called the police on myself. I was more than ready to face the consequences and hold my hands up. I needed this stuff gone, and I told myself I won't do it again. So the police turn up, and so I let them in. I remember saying to the police that I'm not well. I don't know what's happening, but I really don't feel good. I led the police to my grow room and just said it straight. I think I've smoked too much. I'm seeing and hearing things, talking to dangerous people online. I was unaware of the delusional state I was in at the time, but I see it so clearly now. What I find strange is how I remember everything so vividly, down to the minor details. But when you're going through that darkness, you're not conscious enough to remember what somebody said, except for certain trigger words that would haunt me. I remember the words rock and roll. I was terrified of these words. For some reason I was under the delusion that all the buildings around me were made from the bones of people who had died. I was feeling energies from these places that shook me to my core. So the rock part are the buildings, and the roll part triggered me into thinking the roll is flesh, that the food we are eating was human. It sounds absolutely absurd, even writing this now, but it's important to get it out as I've never properly dealt with things. No matter how silly or how drastic our emotions are, I've found the key to healing is accepting it happened, to be authentic and speak our truth, without fear and without judgment. So getting back to the police situation, I was bowled over by how sensitively I was dealt with. The police officers were the nicest people I'd ever met. They sat me down, they were very calm, and they asked me if I'd like to see their own psychiatrist. I agreed to stay home until they arrived that day.